I just finished taking a bunch of photos, but I decided these are looking so amazing, I decided to bring out my video camera just to capture these before this one ships. This is my private collection. This one was made for a client. First time I've painted one of these. This is Gray 3. Gray 2, Gray Leader. I've done tutorials on the Gray 2 and the Gray Leader. I've got a really advanced tutorial on weathering on this guy. My original tutorial was for this. I've updated some of my paint techniques for this guy, but this guy is brand new. I just wanted to show off this dude before he gets shipped out. I was calling this the Batwing helmet for a long time because this kind of looks like a wing of Batwing right there on the chin. But he's got some new details that I made a couple of years ago but haven't used yet. And that's one of these is this little vent. But it's hard to capture that. There's a vented detail there. It's got a really interesting little greebly here that says P25. Really interesting. But again, pink visor. This one uses this COM port that's solid, just like the Gray Leader is a solid red. This one's a solid black with weathering. So there's a few subtle differences, but I'm really liking the markings on this guy. This is a cool one. I'm going to have to make one for me next. Fully lined, fully padded, deluxe interior, padding there at the chin. So I just wanted to capture that on tape before it goes out the door. Anyone that knows Y-wing helmets in any kind of depth knows that there's just no reference photos for the backs of these helmets besides Gray 2. Got pretty good reference on the back, but none for this guy, none at all for that guy. So you kind of just have to use your imagination when you're painting these as far as colors. I decided that this was going to be a mustard yellow, like an armor weathered yellow here back on this guy. Really, really digging this new one. Really like those rich colors. Something interesting of note on this Gray 3 helmet is this Insignia. DJ and I worked this out, this green, forest green shape here. On the helmet that's on display, these have disappeared, so it's just kind of the leftover blank spaces for that Insignia. But anyways, there it is there in forest green. And this is flattened out. For some reason, on these helmets, they're untouched, but this guy has a big flat spot, if I can point it out, from here to here, kind of like a triangle shape. But we were looking at photos in great detail, and sure enough, on screen, you can see it's flattened out right there. And the difference in greeblies is really interesting. This guy has something that none of the other ones do. It's this little flat brick that has P25 written on it. Building these helmets and scouring over the photos of the film used props, you start to get really familiar with these. Like this guy has the screw cover plate screws, flathead screws, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm missing one. I think there's something like 9 on this, but these only use 1, 2, 3, 4 on Gray 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4 also on Gray Leader. Anyways, there is a quick look at 3 Y-wing helmets. These are made from my kits using my graphics, Gray 2, Gray Leader, and Gray 3. If you're at all interested in learning how these were made, click the links in the description. Thanks for watching.